Have you ever wondered about the existence and history of witches, particularly in Italy, a land steeped in rich culture and ancient folklore? The concept of witchcraft has bewitched the minds of the curious across the globe for centuries. From the hag-faced figures stirring cauldrons in medieval Europe to the misunderstood natural healers or wise women, witches have taken on many forms. But the Italian peninsula, with its vivid regional cultures, brings its own unique flavor to this enigmatic world. From the traditions of Stregheria and Stregoneria to the blurred lines of Benedicaria, each region of Italy has its distinct magical practices and terminology, adding to the rich tapestry of Italian witchcraft. Today we delve into the intriguing world of Italian witchcraft, from its historical roots to its present state. The history of Italian witchcraft is as diverse as the country's regional cultures. Each unique interpretation of witchcraft, or as it is known in Italy, Stregoneria, has been shaped by a myriad of influences over centuries, making it a captivating study of culture, religion, and folklore. The roots of Italian witchcraft can be traced back to the ancient Etruscan civilization, which was one of the most advanced and influential cultures in pre-Roman Italy. The Etruscans had a pantheon of gods and goddesses, and their religious practices included divination and rituals that could be considered magical or witch-like. These practices were later absorbed and adapted by the Romans, and subsequently by the early Christian communities in Italy. As Christianity spread across Italy, it meshed with existing pagan beliefs, resulting in a unique blend of Christian and pagan practices. This fusion is evident in the Italian tradition of Benedicaria, which emphasizes the role of blessing and Catholic sacramentals. The line between Stregoneria and Benedicaria is blurry, reflecting the complex interplay of pagan and Christian influences in Italian witchcraft. Italy's regional diversity also plays a significant role in the evolution of its witchcraft traditions. Each region of Italy has its unique magical practices and terminology, shaped by local customs, beliefs, and historical events. For instance, the folk magic practices in the northern regions may differ significantly from those in the south, reflecting the diverse cultural landscapes of these areas. The writings of Raven Grimassi, although controversial among Italian practitioners, have brought the term Stregheria to the forefront, primarily among American Anglophones. Grimassi's work draws heavily on reconstructions of ancient Etruscan religion, but it's worth noting that this might not resonate with the majority of Italian Americans who trace their roots to southern Italy and Sicily. Given these diverse origins and influences, Italian witchcraft is not just about the spells and rituals. It's also about forging an authentic connection with the people, the land, and the cultural heritage from which these practices emerge. As we can see, the roots of Italian witchcraft are deeply intertwined with the country's rich cultural and religious history. Venice, a city renowned for its pleasure and luxury, also has a dark side steeped in tales of witchcraft. This enchanting city, known for its gondolas and grand canals, has a history that is as mysterious as its winding waterways. The book STREGHE delves deep into these mysteries, chronicling the traditions of witchcraft and legends of witches that have left their mark on the Venetian culture. As the 14th century dawned, a general weariness seemed to spread across Europe. This, combined with the reign of terror associated with Satan, led to a surge in the belief in witchcraft. Venice was no exception. The city, known for its love of pleasure and luxury, also had a dark side. It was a place where tyranny and violence weren't strangers, where the belief in the supernatural was as deeply ingrained as the city's foundations. But what made Venice unique was its spiritual independence. Yes, the Venetians were devout in their Catholicism, but they were also rebellious to Rome. The city was a contrast of piety and independence, a trait clearly visible during the Fourth Crusade. This contrast didn't just exist in the city's politics, but also in its spiritual beliefs. On one hand, Venice was home to numerous churches and shrines, a testament to its strong religious sentiment. On the other hand, it was a city steeped in tales of witchcraft, where the supernatural was as real as the Doge's palaces. The legends and traditions of Venetian witchcraft, as documented in STREGHE, paint a vivid picture of a city where the supernatural was a part of daily life. Witchcraft wasn't just a belief held by a few, it was a part of the city's fabric, woven into its history and culture. Despite its luxurious reputation, Venice's history is marked by a deep-seated belief in the supernatural. This belief, combined with the city's spiritual independence, has resulted in a fascinating mix of history, religion, and the supernatural that continues to captivate people to this day. Venice, it seems, isn't just a city of canals and gondolas. It's also a city of witches and witchcraft, a city where the supernatural is never far away. The fascination with witches wasn't always innocent. In fact, it led to some of the darkest chapters in history. Witchcraft, once associated with wisdom, healing, and connection to the natural world, became a matter of fear, suspicion, and persecution. In Italy, this fear took on a tangible form in the witch trials of the 16th century. The village of Triora, often referred to as the Italian Salem, bore witness to these harrowing events. It was a time when whispers of witchcraft could lead to accusations, trials, and ultimately, tragic ends. The trials were fueled by fear, a fear that was often manipulated by those in power. Rifredo, another village in Piedmont, shares a similar gruesome history. Here, a bloody witch trial took place in 1495, staining the village's history with a tale of terror and persecution. Lives were lost, families torn apart, all in the name of hunting down those accused of witchcraft. These trials were not isolated events. They were part of a wider wave of witch hunts that swept across Europe, claiming the lives of tens of thousands of people. A person could be accused of witchcraft for a multitude of reasons, being a healer, a midwife, or simply a woman living alone. Suspicions were enough to condemn, and those accused were often subjected to torture until they confessed. These trials serve as a grim reminder of the fear and misunderstanding that once surrounded witchcraft. They remind us of a time when the unknown was feared rather than understood, when being different could cost you your life. As we delve deeper into the world of witchcraft, let's remember these trials not as a spectacle of the past, but as a lesson for the present and the future. Today, the perception of witches and witchcraft has dramatically shifted. Gone are the days of hag-faced, cauldron-stirring figures of terror. In the wake of this evolution, modern witchcraft, particularly in Italy, has taken on a softer and more benevolent image. Witchcraft in Italy today is an eclectic mix of traditions, drawing from the ancient roots of Stregoneria and Benedicaria, and influenced by the global Wiccan movement. Wicca, a modern pagan witchcraft religion, emphasizes the respect of nature, the practice of magic, and the worship of a goddess and god. This modern practice of witchcraft focuses more on healing than harm, protection rather than persecution. Spells and incantations are used to bring prosperity, love, and balance, rather than to curse or harm. Moreover, the modern witch is not a lone figure hidden away in the shadows. Witches today can be your neighbors, friends, or family members. They are often misunderstood natural healers or wise women and men who strive to live peaceful and balanced lives in tune with nature and humanity. In addition to the practice of witchcraft, the fascination with witches continues in pop culture. From books to movies, witches have become a symbol of power and independence, often portrayed as strong, wise, and in control of their own destiny. The stories of the witches of Venice, the witch trials of Triora and Rifredo, and the legends of Benevento continue to captivate and inspire. In the modern era, witchcraft is seen less as a dark art and more as a celebration of nature and healing. This shift in perception not only reflects societal changes but also the enduring power and allure of the mysterious world of witchcraft. From ancient times to the present day, witchcraft has been a fascinating aspect of Italian culture. We've delved into the intriguing world of Italian witchcraft, tracing its roots from the ancient Etruscan religion through to the fervent witch trials of the Middle Ages and the enduring legends of the witches of Venice. We've seen how the term stregheria, while lesser known in Italy, has been adopted by some practitioners in the wider world, and how the practices of Benedicaria blend the lines between witchcraft and Christian sacramentals. We've also wandered through the picturesque Italian villages of Triora and Rifredo, infamous for their witch trials, and explored the paranormal associations of Benevento. And in our modern times, we've seen the transformation of the witch figure, from feared and persecuted to a symbol of nature-aligned spirituality and healing. The journey of witchcraft in Italy is a testament to the country's rich cultural history and its enduring fascination with the supernatural. It's a narrative imbued with intrigue, fear, misunderstanding, and ultimately, a quest for knowledge and connection with the unseen world. Whether woven into the fabric of folklore or alive in the practices of today's Wiccans, the spirit of Italian witchcraft continues to bewitch and beguile. Thank you for joining us on this spellbinding journey through the world of Italian witchcraft. It's been an enchanting delve into the past and present, unveiling the mystical and often misunderstood practices of witchcraft that have been woven into the fabric of Italian culture for centuries. We've uncovered the magic, the mystery, the fear, and the fascination, all while exploring the enchanting landscapes of Italy. We hope you've enjoyed this exploration as much as we have in bringing it to you. If this video has sparked your interest and you're eager to delve deeper into the world of the supernatural, don't forget to hit the like button, and please do subscribe to our channel. We have a whole host of captivating journeys lined up for you, where we'll continue to uncover the mysteries of the supernatural world, one fascinating story at a time. Until then, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep embracing the magic that surrounds us all. Farewell, and until our paths cross again in the realm of the supernatural, stay curious and stay enchanted.